Yo, what's going on? What's going on? I'm not gonna be here alone because I can't charge my phone and I gotta keep some juice. But let me tell you this, we out here, man. Salem County Fairgrounds, New Jersey. This place is beautiful. I'm gonna show y'all what that looks like and y'all can hear me talking in the background. But you know, we already got people calling, they're on their way, and we just basically opened up. So so it's time to get it going, man. But the one thing about it is that we are gonna have a good time today. What's going on, Kim, Brandon? Everybody is, y'all might have heard my story. The damn airline lost some of my things, and what's going on, Self-Made? It's been a hell of a thing. They lost the Best in Show plaques. Hopefully we get a call that they got those this morning. I cannot see the names, but what's up? What's up, D? Oh, my screen has got this big blur on there, so all I seen was the D on the beginning of your name. What's that? Nate, what's going on? But I tell you what, we're going to have a good time out here. Oh, don't want to drop the phone. But I get right to it, and I'll flip for y'all can see the place as I walk around. It's a pretty big place. It's actually a very big place. All these stables, that's the restroom back there. But those are horse stables that, you know, if we, next time we come out here, when we have other things to do, we'll use some of those. You know, you had a main building there. This area right here is actually more so the setup for the, like you basically, you got a stage, and you'll see it as I get up here. It's a stage where we could do seminars and some of the future shows. But today, I don't think we're going to have enough to go on with that. And as far as our shirts go, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I did all the labels and stuff. So when they come to pick up, they actually have to pick up where I'm at, or I have to drive a very long place. But more than likely, your shirts will be there, if not Monday, Tuesday. Because I know for sure once I do the labels, I'll try to check on the tracking number and send that over to you. But yeah, this area right here is more so for the, you know, you see a little stage. It's really a nice place all the way together. All the way together, man. They keep everything crisp here. You see many of different pavilions. You see many of different people starting to show up. There's trucks every damn where, actually. But, you know, as you look right here, you got pavilion after pavilion after pavilion. Kitchen area is up here. Once again, you know, I don't think we'll be doing anything with that. But that's I guess you can rent that place out. That was probably what she was asking me about. Y'all forgive me, I got like 9,000 things on my mind. In here, this is an exhibit area that actually we could use today. But being realistic, I don't think we're going to have that many dogs to use all these exhibit places. And it's pretty dark in here, as you can see. But it's plenty of area throughout all these places to use. And what our ultimate plan is here, we already got a deal in place that we're going to do several shows here next year. Four at least, possibly up to 6. And I'm coming out on the side of where you see it's another building, and you see plenty of area there. But the next show we have here, we'll have Rottweilers, we'll have the Dobermans, we'll have the Boxers. We'll have basically a ton of working dogs, and we're going to try to get together a working presentation, or whatever you want to call it. And if we can set up the point system, that'll be actually our very first work show. This is New Jersey. Salem County Fairgrounds, that's the kitchen area. Already the Victor representatives are here. Some of the other reps are coming in now. And, you know, shit, we just trying to get ready for this show. But I'm going to turn this thing back around and talk to y'all for just a second. Okay. Let me say this. I thank everybody for all their patience and everything. And y'all know I always say that. And we off and rolling, you know. I'm going to kill all the myths, and y'all seen some of the other videos. Man, what we're trying to do is we're trying to do what we're trying to do, you know? And at the end of the day, our community turned into a drama-filled ass community. You know, it was. People don't handle anything like men or women anymore. It's always a bunch of internet drama. It's a bunch of slandering people. People can't take you breaking down their dogs. People making false accusations. People threatening people. People doing all these stupid things. And, you know, meeting with sponsors, meeting with people, even I'm making a bigger attempt to tone it down. But when you look at when you look around here and you see the way that people conduct themselves, we have to make a change. And y'all will not see me change the way that I talk about dogs. The way I talk about dogs is very, very real. You know, y'all have never seen me pick on a dog because the dog was was a good dog and I picked on it. When I represent dogs, like y'all know, my favorite dog out there right now has been Mufasa and the bear, which are two great examples of the breed. Well, I'm going to promote great dogs. I'm going to talk about great dogs, like even the dogs from the past, King Kamali and those things, you know. We starting a true positive movement, and this is not an area where people can get their feelings hurt. You know, I just had a good conversation with the Victor rep over here, and we were talking about education on proper dog food feeding and, you know, the misconceptions with feeding your dog and taking care of your dog. These are more the things that we're interested in. Just today, you have Victor, you have Origins, you have Bully Aid, you have several other dog organizations that are coming out today. We're trying to network and build something positive in this community. And when I say positive, sometimes my approach might come off as brash, but what we're doing is, Pro Plan is a good food too. Definitely a good food. What we're doing is we're making every attempt to try to make the dogs better, you know? And we really, really don't want to be like the American Bully community. We want a community where you can be honest, where you can break dogs down, where people don't get butt hurt, where people don't turn into ninjas and talk about they gonna bust everybody's ass through a computer and everything when you tell them that their dog has a high rear. We want to come in and fairly assess the dogs, and you should be able to take it. You should know walking into the building that your dog is going to be a very nice dog. Is going to be a very nice dog, or if your dog has some issues. This is the only way we can get better. As the other breeds start coming in and we start getting a chance to really, really see the other breeds, one thing you're going to find out is that our community is very insufficient as far as a show community and as far as a conduct community. You know, I'll let y'all in on this. Some of the people who have been helping me as far as organizing the business and making this business better, and that was one of the reasons for our shutdowns, they went out to other registry shows and they broke down what they felt like was wrong and what they seen that they didn't like. And one of the things that was consistent in coming back is that from doing the studies of online and doing everything that they were doing, we noticed a consistent thing. The community is not a community that's easy to sell to the general public. And I want y'all to hear me out. Like I said, I'm not going to stay on this thing all day because I don't have that much battery. But as our community, you look at the way people behave. You know, everything is about slandering someone. Everything is about acting tough. Everything is about being an asshole. Things don't always work out with every dog. I'm going to tell you that now. Things don't always work out with every dog. Things don't always work out in your favor, but you have to be able to take criticism and you have to be able to handle your business like a man or a woman. And it's just that simple. If you can't do that, then there'll be problems. Now, at the end of the day, we all want to be better and we all should be doing better. But if we can't conduct ourselves in a way that's going to be good for, you know, the whole community, it will never work out. I'm just telling you that right now, and I'm walking down here to tell somebody where to go as the show is coming in. Hold on 1 second. What's going on, my brother?
How you doing?
Nothing much. I'm on live, so you can go back there, and I'll come back there and get the feed. Yes, they already setting up, but there's some people back there.
Cool.
Yep, yeah, I'll come back there and get with you.
All
right. That's my guy, man. Like I say, people are coming out, and I'm sorry, y'all. A lot of hats I'm wearing today besides this TBKC hat. But if y'all want this breed to be taken seriously, I'm gonna exactly misleading. Yep, mislabeled dogs. We cannot sell this breed. And I'm not talking about people trying to get their profit, but I'm talking about as making this dog a realistic dog. We can't do it the way we've been doing it. Our community is toxic, man. The way that y'all get mad about people assessing your dogs, the way that y'all get mad about people telling you that a dog doesn't need to be bred, that a dog is train wrecked, and then everything gets personal, and you see the way that, you know, we supposed to be adults, and the way that y'all act is ridiculous. You know, I've seen it get as low as people talk. I mean, they've done it to me. You know, talk about your family, get all crazy, do all this dumb stuff. That's nothing to do with dogs. We as adults and true dog people should be able to sit down and assess the dogs for what they are, and nobody get butthurt. It's just that simple. We should be able to talk. We should be able to have a community that is very, very, you know, friendly to the outside world. No one wants to come and be a part of a community where everybody's trying to play thug. Everybody's trying to be, you know, gangster. Everybody's trying to talk crazy. Everybody's, you know, doing everything outside of their dogs. One of the biggest changes you'll notice at our show is that we are going for a different environment. Sometimes you'll notice, like today, you won't have a MC. You won't have somebody to pump the crowd up. You won't have a lot of noise. And the reason this is, and I'm telling y'all up front, the reason this is at several of these shows, why it'll be quiet, is because we want it dog oriented. We want people to sit down and talk. You know what I mean? Hey, bro, Demarcus Livingston, you're right. I don't think that most will ever see the light. But the thing is that we'll create a new light, you know? I'm not asking for any of those rah-rah people and all them drama people to come over here. You know what I mean? Exactly, Brandon. Dogs don't like the loud, you know, that's another reason. We want to keep things more calm and more in a situation where this is a social event. Dog shows are social events. We want people to come out and do that talking, to have an understanding of what we're talking about out here, to have an understanding, to start networking with each other and pointing out the flaws on dogs and learning, you know, how to be a true dog community. You know, of course, we'll have the bouncy houses and face painting, and we'll make it fun for kids too. But the very first thing that we have to do is make it a true dog community and inviting for everybody, you know? Hawk is a band dog. I think he got labeled a band dog now. Yeah, I think one of the registries labeled him as a band dog, which I have no problem with that because I sort of agree. But, you know, as much as we want to make this breed better, or we say we want to make this breed better, the very first steps is acknowledging that we have a problem. And the biggest problem is not just the dogs. The biggest problem are the people. We have to change the way we think. We have to change this thug mentality, which nobody's a thug unless they're on the computers. You know, stop that shit. We want to make this that everybody can come in, that our dogs can compete with the best of the best. And when I say the best of the best, I'm talking about all breeds. We need American bullies that can compete with the Dobermans, the Rotties, the Boxers, the Giant Schnauzers, the Bull Mastiffs, and these are going to be top-notch dogs. We are trying to make this dog have one look, one specific look, not any bulldog type of looks that it was never meant to be that. We want true American bullies, and we want to win. You know, and the only way we can win as a community is to do the right thing. When the show starts and things are going, and then now people are working with the tents, and I see a lot of people putting in work, I will go back live again. I'm going to save some battery now. But as I told y'all, man, your paperwork is good now. Thank God. Website will be back up soon. And I just thank all y'all for being patient. And we're not going to talk about all the things that led to the delays, but we went through a lot. People didn't want us to do this. But we will get it going, and Skip Miller is over here calling me, so let me get it going. Yes, Hawk is a band dog. But I'll holler at you guys later, man. Much love.